second Dawn of War 3 tutorial. This tutorial will cover elite units, resource capture, line unit upgrades, and advanced combat. We will begin by calling in an elite unit, Gabriel Angelos. Elite units are stronger than line units and possess powerful abilities. They are not deployed from base structures, but are equipped before a match and unlocked in battle by spending elite points. Deploy elite unit Gabriel Angelos to the battlefield.
Il parle présentement c'est élite, position avant la game, avec des points, on les a upgradés. C'est ça que présentement pendant le tutoriel,
deploy elite unit Gabriel Angelos to the battlefield.
Présentement, vous sélectionnez votre héros que vous avez choisi auparavant.
Gabriel is a powerful melee unit with crowd control abilities. He will accompany your line units and give them a decisive advantage. Gabriel Angelos is deployed and ready for combat. Take Gabriel and your line units to locate a nearby resource point.
Donc, on fait le même truc qu'auparavant.
Resource points will boost your income and allow you to further build your army.
On peut bouger. Présentement, nous allons voir un Econ Place. Comme auparavant, si je ne me trompe pas, dans le War 1 et 2.
Use your forces to search for the resource point.
On a des points, on a plus
The foe is in heavy cover. Kill the enemies blocking the path to get to the resource point.
On peut voir Gabriel fait le ménage.
Kill the enemies blocking the path to get to the resource point.
Infantry slain!
The enemy is now out of your way. Press further to the resource point.
Capturing!
There's the resource point. Move your units inside the resource point's capture radius in order to capture the point. Your units must remain within the capture radius until the capture timer is full in order to own the resource point. The point is yours. You cannot gain resources from a point until you upgrade it with an add-on. Purchase the Requisition add-on by clicking the Requisition add-on button over the resource point.
Donc, à ça qu'on a capturé, nous allons choisir lequel que nous pouvons avoir. Présentement, pour le tutoriel, là.
Purchase the Requisition add-on by clicking the Requisition generator boosts the amount of requisition you gain from a point. Requisition is the resource used for purchasing vehicle upgrades and infantry units. A power generator is the second type of resource add-on that you can construct. Power is the resource used to construct infantry upgrades and vehicle units. Most upgrades and unit purchases require a little of both of these resources. The requisition generator is finished. You will now gain requisition from this resource point. Let us further increase the requisition we are getting from this add-on by purchasing the point's resource upgrade.
Donc, maintenant, comme avait auparavant, nous avions level 1, 2, 3. Là, c'est exactement ce qui arrive. Nous allons monter normalement.
Left-click the resource upgrade icon above the point.
Donc, les ressources vont augmenter par 25%.
When your point is done upgrading, the amount of resources it generates will be increased. Enemies are on their way to attack your resource point. Move Gabriel to the entry point to guard the area.
The might of the Blood Wraith are doing it now. Angelos, Chapter Master setting out.
Donc, on va mettre
Kill the enemy.
Héros à droite ici. ceux qui ont joué au 1 et au 2, comme je disais, c'est la même affaire.
To war then.
Votre héros, on pourrait dire.
Gabriel has sustained damage to his health.
Fait le
Base
ménage.
buildings have an ability called Healing Aura that heals elites. Out-of-combat elites that stand next to a base building will have their health restored. Move Gabriel next to your base building to heal him.
Center command fights with you. The Emperor lights our
Vous
way.
rappelez, dans la prochaine vidéo, vous avez Laura alentour.
Move Gabriel next to your base building to heal him.
Votre héros, alentour d'un des buildings, plus le Harp. Nous avons le signe au-dessus de 3.
You have my favor and the Emperor's.
Ah, et voilà. Voyons regarde les points de vie qui montent.
The might of the Blood Ravens is with you.
Les revenants diminuent énormément le temps vers la fin.
Gabriel has been healed and is ready to return to the battle. We must now take the fight to the enemy. We will use scout squads to track down the enemy. Deploy 2 scout squads from the barracks. Scouts are stealth units with a large line of sight. Stealth units can only be sighted by enemy detector units. You have your first squad of scouts. Deploy 1 more. All builder units, such as the Servitor, have the ability to detect stealth units. Your scout squads are ready. Before we take your infantry into battle, we will upgrade their attack strength at the Arsenal building. The Arsenal is the Space Marines' upgrade structure. Use your Servitor to construct the Arsenal. You can locate your Servitor by double-clicking the Servitor's portrait in your unit queue.
Construire un arsenal, je vais upgrader.
Initiating Arsenal deployment.
C'est quand même très bien fait comme un tutoriel, step by step, pas à pas. Explique tout complet. Avantage. Ouais, c'est sûr que le jeu est en anglais, donc en anglais. Ouais, c'est pas que j'aime pas jouer en français, mais des fois les traductions sont plutôt drôles, j'aimerais dire. Donc, c'est pendant
With the arsenal finished, you can now purchase upgrades for your line units. New abilities for some line units can also be purchased from an upgrade structure. With an upgrade structure, you can purchase health and damage upgrades for your line units. Purchase the infantry damage upgrade from the arsenal.
Is useful only if it wins us this battle.
Donc ici, nous avons la recherche. Upgrader les dommages, l'infanterie, les dommages.
Purchase the infantry damage upgrade from the arsenal. The infantry damage upgrade boosts the damage of basic infantry units. Building an arsenal also gives your tactical marine squads the ability to upgrade themselves with powerful late-game weaponry. We will now upgrade a tactical marine squad with the plasma gun upgrade. Select a tactical marine squad and left-click the plasma gun upgrade.
va upgrader nos troupes avec un plasma
Select a
gun.
tactical marine squad. Plasma guns are powerful ranged weapons that fire more rapidly while stationary. If they sustain fire too long while stationary, their guns will overheat and have to cool before resuming fire. Now that your army is upgraded, use it to investigate the hostile area outside of your base.
Après, nous pouvons augmenter le heal par...
Remember to use your scout squad's stealth capabilities to scout ahead.
Ça dit lequel que ça va augmenter.
Upgrading infantry health.
On va faire ça en même temps, pourquoi pas. Maintenant, donc, tout que
You have a target for us?
le contrôle E.
We've our marching orders.
Use your forces to scout for enemies. There are enemies ahead. However, there is a patch of stealth cover you can use to hide your units. Units inside stealth cover are hidden from view from enemy units outside of it.
Donc,
This allows your units to scout what lies behind stealth cover without revealing themselves to enemies on the other side. Enemy units can gain sight of your units only if they enter the stealth cover with your units. Use stealth cover to ambush your enemies.
Infantry durability is improved.
Période de ceci, personne ne voit.
Use stealth cover to ambush your enemies.
None can stop me!
Tactical squad.
I will clear the way!
Enemies killed.
The area ahead is treacherous. Use your scouts to scout out any hostile enemies ahead. Do not let your scouts become detected.
I am marching there now.
There may be enemies inside that stealth cover. Use your camouflaged scouts to safely scout any enemies in the stealth cover. Kill the enemies you find.
You have a target for us? Understood and underway.
Kill the enemies you find in the stealth cover.
We disappear into the field.
This step retreating to cover!
Select scout marines underway.
Quand j'ai découvert l'ennemi avec les scouts, j'ai fait un jeu, j'ai ma main force d'attaque que j'ai renvoyé. Il n'y avait pas personne à l'intérieur du nuage, comme nous avons dit.
There is an enemy force up ahead. Scout out the enemy force on the upper platform.
On destruit les attaques.
We serve for the Emperor.
The enemy has captured the next resource point and built a listening post to protect it. A listening post is a structure with a ranged weapon that also protects resource add-ons from damage. Before you can destroy enemy add-ons or capture an enemy point, you must first destroy the listening post that protects it. Once the listening post is gone, you can destroy the enemy add-ons and take the point for yourself.
On construit
Destroy the listening post.
tourette de défense. Pour pouvoir capturer le point, nous devons détruire la tour.
You have my fate, Chapter Master, setting out.
Destroy the listening post.
Our enemies await death.
Yes, my lord.
This is Gabriel.
You cannot stand against tactical squad. You cannot stand scouted.
Destroy the listening post.
Enemy target neutralized. This day holds glory.
I hear structure marked demolition. Rapid fire on the orders.
Demolition complete.
The listening post is destroyed, and the resource point is now vulnerable to capture. Capture the resource point.
Reconnaissance and capture. Understood.
Chap territory marked for expansion.
Well done.
Voilà.
This completes your second Dawn of War 3 tutorial. You are ready to proceed to the last tutorial, which centers around Dawn of War 3 multiplayer.
Numéro 2 de Dawn of War. Et en même temps, si on va compléter cette petite vidéo de Dawn of War 3 tutoriel 2. Ici avec Dark Papou et je vous souhaite une bonne journée à tous et nous allons nous revoir à la vidéo numéro 3 pour le dernier tutoriel.